Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some new news and the Army Motorsport Day. Let's go! As I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about some new news and also the Army Motorsports Day that I'd filmed a couple of weeks ago. So what is the new news? Well, I'm now officially a part of the Army Motorsport Sports Car Media Team. So that is sick. It's not been on my radar for all of these years, I have no idea. But yeah, it's on my radar now, and I'm a part of the team. What does that mean? Well, when different events, engagement to recruit for Army Motorsport and race days, stuff like that, race weekends, then if I'm free, which is the caveat, then I will be jumping on and helping out with stills and video. Probably mainly video, just due to the gap in their need, and obviously I just love video. But yeah, this is mega. Just started a business back in March about car products, if you want to call it that, photo shoots, video shoots, that sort of stuff, branded content. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. So yeah, started that, then started this YouTube channel back in late June, early July, about car photography, videography, tutorials, very slowly growing. So like and subscribe, all those cool things. And then just from chatting to a friend, got on the Army Motorsports Media Team. This is the sports car racing discipline specifically, which I will show a couple of little clips now. It's basically the Army sports car division, which is right up my street. Definitely the best of the bunch. They do like motorbikes, as in motorsports in general. For the Army, they do enduro motorbikes, sports motorbikes, trials motorbikes, rally cars, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's me on the team. I hope that I can make an impact, and I hope that I can get to as many races as I can. The only issue, it's not really an issue, it's just me and my time management, and how doable it is that when the season starts next year, I only get to see my wife and kids on a weekend. So I won't be able to see them for a couple of weeks if I commit to a race weekend. So I have to put some leave in, like either side of the weekend. We'll see, like a long weekend maybe. I don't know yet. That's something I need to discuss with the wife, and obviously caveat moving forward. The next race that I'm hoping to get on is called Burkett, I think, in Silverstone. That's end of October. It sounds quality. It's, from what I understand, and don't quote me, it's basically like a 6-hour endurance race, and you have to enter in as a team. You have to enter in a certain amount of cars. So let's say, for example, it's 4 cars. From what I've been told, you have to accumulate as many laps as you can within that 6 hours. So I think it'd be quite cool to make some sort of like little mini documentary style video where it's almost like a down to the wire, how many laps have they done, like how's it going, add a bit of tension in there. So that's going to be a very hard edit, I think, because it's all, you can't really pre-plan it. Hard edit, but enjoyable, I think, and should be quite a cool, like a exhibition video, should we say. So yeah, that's cool. If I remember, I'll put a link in below in the description of what that Burkett race is. But yeah, that'd be sick. So that's the end of October. Hopefully I can get on that. What else? The Army Sports Day, Motorsport Day. Jeez, Army Motorsports Day 2025 in Thruxton. So I went there with the capacity of obviously filming with the Army Sports car team on my days, and I never met any of them, any of the team yet. And it was a go there. I'd seen on the WhatsApp group, go there, set up on a Tuesday, early doors Wednesday, film all day Wednesday. Very limited details for me, which is no fault of anybody. It's the way it is usually with Army stuff. So yeah, literally never met any of them, just chatted to a couple of the team members, team principal, chatted to a couple of them on WhatsApp. Anyway, long story short, got there on Tuesday, lunchtime, after doing some work in the morning at work. Didn't really film too much. So I filmed this reel that you can see now, and it was an editing test. I hadn't done it before. Also, it's the first time that I'd used, wherever it is, I don't know if you can see it, the tilter ring. Probably can't see it, it's in the background. First time I'd used that, and I was going to use it for the day on Wednesday, for the full day, but very quickly realised it's really heavy, and because there was no structure to what I had to film on the Wednesday, and it was due to be raining all day, and the connections and everything else on that ring are quite exposed, and I didn't really fancy getting brand new bit of kit, brand new to me anyway. The gimbal's brand new, my RS4, didn't fancy that getting wet, so I went really nice and light, just the R5 and the gimbal, no monitor, no extra batteries, which is another caveat, another thing to point out was the battery on that RS4 is horrendous. I was not expecting it. That Zion crane that I've got, I could do a 4-day wedding from 8 in the morning till midnight, and I could only just get onto the quarter battery left, maybe still on half battery, and within like 3 hours that RS4 was down to like 50%, maybe 45%, something like that. I was like, oh my days. Definitely points to note, and I'm probably going to have to purchase another battery, but that's for another video. I think I might do a things I like and things I don't like about that, about the gimbal. Anyway, Army Motorsports Day. So obviously I was there for the capacity of the sports car team, but after speaking to team principal and one of the Army colonels that was heading up the whole event, everybody came to the agreement that I would basically film different disciplines throughout the day that you can see, and yeah, obviously stick it all together however I wish. And as you saw, if you haven't seen, I'll link it up here. That was the end result. Oh my god. So yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Yeah, so what was the day? The day was open to serving and veterans, almost like a recruitment day. But definitely it was a recruitment day for people to join on different teams. So if in your own time you do motocross and you didn't even know that the Army has a motocross team, bosh, there you go. If you were looking to get into sports car racing, so it's quite a broad spectrum, because they're not all sports cars, as you say, but race cars, definitely. Four-wheeled car race cars. If that's your thing, then this was your chance to find out about like what the team does, what's the involvement, what's the calendar look like, everything else like that. They had go-karting, Army go-karting, they had Royal Enfield turned up and had loads of motorbikes on show, and do some endurance stuff that the Army, I think the Army Enduro team might have been on that one. But it was a full day just to showcase basically all of the motorsport disciplines, which was gleaming. There's a couple of moments in there where the Apache turned up. That was for the group photo, and that was sick. I managed to get the Apache with one of the guys, Alex, his Lotus Elise in front of it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a pretty cool day. I think the highlight, to be honest, in general, was the fact that it was at Thruxton. And for most people that don't know, because I don't really tell anybody, I never really mentioned it, is that I went to Thruxton with my dad and my brother and a couple of friends in 1999 and 1998. And the reason why I know it was 1999 is because I remember, see if I can find a picture, I'll put a picture up on here. It was God, they're making some noise outside. It was a silver Citroen Saxo on the front cover of Max Power magazine, And that day, sorry, it's been a very, very long week. That day, or that weekend, was the British Touring Cars Championships at Thruxton. And I hadn't been to Thruxton since, so 1990. So I would have been 14, maybe, off the top of my head. 14, 15, must have been. Anyway, yeah, and I've not been. And then on this day, I'm hanging out the back of a pickup truck to get all these different disciplines, and then getting in someone's car, one of the guys that races, into his Clio, and blasting around the track, and it's the fastest track in the UK. Yeah, I couldn't be happy about that situation. Very, very overwhelming. I think it's one of those situations where, for me anyway, where there's so much going on, and you don't really have much time it's not like I'm a visitor, especially when you're capturing content. You don't really have time to take it all in. But now that I'm talking about it now, it would have been cool if I had like-minded mates that I grew up with at school to be involved with it or something. Do you know what I mean? Going back to my brother and my dad to go and get on the track. It's just something really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link in the description below the Army Motorsports details and the Army Motorsports sports car details underneath. This, oh God, so many little words, phrases, titles, whatever, that my brain can't comprehend this morning. So I am knackered. As I said, it's been one of those weeks. But now that I've just glanced at it, I'm just going to quickly move on to the Easter egg. Don't know if you can see that here. Probably focused just on my face. That's annoying. So the strimmer's just strimmed some sticks and stones and crap all up against my window of the house. That's annoying. As usual, have an Easter egg here. This is a sick car. Pickup truck, shall we say. Comment below what you think this is. This one's well cool. It's proper JDM style. I would love one of these. Get a bike engine in it or something like that. That'd be sick. But yeah, let me know what car you think that is in the comments below. Little Easter egg that I keep doing in my videos. Have a look through the rest of my videos. I usually have a car here and you have to guess what it is out of the Hot Wheels collection. But yeah, that pretty much sums up what I wanted to talk about. It's just a quick short video. Army Motorsports, sick. I'm on the media team, even sicker. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Look at all the links below and let me know what you think. Comment below if you're interested in getting on any of the teams, and I'll try and put you in front of some of the right people, but I'm only really talking to the guys that are on the Army sports car team. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Little update of a video, bit of a sporadic video, unscripted. Just thought I'd get on it and give you a little review of the Army Motorsports Day. And like I said, if you haven't seen it, click the link that I said just a minute ago, or I'll put a link in the description, or look in the playlists on the events playlist and I'll put it on there. So that's pretty much it. Like and subscribe because we are slowly growing and every little helps. I want to try and get to the 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That'd be wild. And yeah, share these videos. That'd be immense. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you in the next one.